Well, hello. Hello, family. I'm so excited to be here. Yeah, I am. I'm also extremely cold because I just came back from walking my dogs. And let me tell you something, it's really, really cold outside where I live. I am opening up my cell phone to see uh, the light here on my phone in case you show up so I can see the viewers because Facebook doesn't show me the viewers all the time. All right, so here's the message that I have. If you are a healer, or if you are someone who is thinking about doing that or knows, is aware that you have these connections to the unseen realms. Oh, this is really bothering me. Sorry. My camera is backwards and I can't get it. Okay, is it this one? No, it's this one. There we go. All right, sorry guys. Ah, there we go. Okay, awesome. So say hi if you're here. Say hello in the comments if you're here, and so I can say hi to you. Okay, this is it. If you're a healer, or if you're in a spiritual journey or a spiritual business, or thinking about it, or you know that you have some type of insight or some type of powers, that's the word that's coming through, and you are feeling like afraid to show up or afraid to move forward or to share your gifts with others because of the fear of being separated, pushed away, being ridiculed, all the things that come up for every single one of us. So there's not one of us who is past that part, right? So all of us, no matter how advanced or how many years we've been doing the work, it comes up for all of us at some point or another. And the reason it comes up is because we have gone through that before. We have experienced that isolation. We have experienced that sense of being pushed away and losing everything and everyone, family, children, wealth, home, whatever it is, being burned at the stake. All of those things are things that we have experienced in past lives, parallel lives, because everything's happening right here, right now. So this is the message that came through this morning that while I was walking the dogs, because I get a lot of messages while I walk the dogs on my own, meaning like I'm not working with other people, but just my dogs and me. Um, the message is really important. So here it comes. Um, if you have people in your life, like be it your parents, grandparents, children, friends, best friends, co-workers, your society, your neighbors, your partner, your romantic partner, your best friend, whomever it is, that is not on board with this new you, the new aware you, the new you that is able to look into the different realms, whether it be tarot cards or reading palms or psychic abilities or healing hands or Reiki or whatever it is that you're going through, right? If you have people in your life that make fun of you, ridicule it, make it seem less than what it actually is, try to nullify it or deny what you're going through, which no one can deny what you're going through because they're not you. Only you can deny what you're going through because there's only one you. But if that's happening for you and you care so much for these people that you are like between the what is it called? Between the rock and the sword, and you're needing or feeling like you need to choose what's going on. Looking at my dog. Sorry, just looking at my dog who moved spaces. If you're feeling like you're in between the rock and the sword, and you're not sure which way to go because you don't want to lose these people, you don't want to upset these people, you don't want to feel alone, right? Because you're choosing you, because you're choosing this new way, this new awareness that you're coming into, then the message is that that's okay. It's okay to allow yourself that space. But the insight is that anyone who's in your space that is not supporting you is created by you as a permission slip to remain where you are. So I'm going to repeat that. Anyone that's in your space, parents, children, partner, romantic partner, whomever, right? All those people that I just mentioned, who are there and they are against what you're doing, against your new gifts, against what your energy or the tarot cards or whatever it is that you're doing. Anyone who is in your space like that and you're feeling like, I don't want to continue doing this because I might lose them and I don't want to be alone, and that's a really nice, comfortable place. You have created these people to be this way for you as a permission slip for you not to take a chance on you. So they're there this way, showing up for you with the controversy, with the ridicule, with the making you feel small, with the making you feel like it's not real. You've created them because it feels safer to stay there. You're so afraid, you're so scared to go through that again, to lose everything like you have in parallel lives, that you created this to feel safe. But just as you created them to be against you and not supported of you, you can change that because you're the creator. You created them this way. You can change it for them to be supportive and to be embracing and to be curious and loving and joyful about your journey and where you're going. But if you're not feeling that, if you're feeling like, I don't know what I want to do, I may just stop this, maybe this is not for me, maybe it's not going to work because the people that I care about around me are not supporting me, just know that it is a permission slip that you yourself created in order to feel safe and remain where you are. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with staying where you are. There's nothing wrong with feeling safe. There's nothing wrong with creating this permission slip so that you can feel safe and continue doing or not doing whatever it is that you're choosing to do in the moment. There's nothing wrong with that. But just be aware of what it is. Be aware that it's not people against you. It's not all of them against me. Become aware that, oh, that's my permission slip to remain where I am because I actually feel safe here, because it's actually quite scary to take a chance into that, to continue going and exploring and expanding in this new direction where no one around me seems to be doing it. Does that make sense? So because you created this permission slip to feel that way, now that this is coming to light and you are becoming aware of what it actually is that you created it, now you can decide. You can decide, oh, okay, now I know what this is, so I may stay or not stay. I may release that. I may give it the space that it needs to know that, hey, okay, I created the permission slip because I've been wanting to stay here and remain here, and that's fine. And now that I'm aware of it, I get to choose, do I want to continue down this path of feeling safe and not moving on, or do I want to move on and see what else is there, as scary as it may be? Now, it doesn't matter what you choose. You can choose either one, and there's no right or wrong. You can choose to stay where you are for as long as you want to, because as an infinite being that you are, this body that you're having here on earth, this reality, is just a blink. It's so quick. So it may seem to you like, oh, I'm in this same space for months or years or whatever it is, but for the infinite soul that you are, it's just a little blink. So it's okay if you choose to continue to just observe, to just feel into who you are or who you want to be, and what opportunities or what choices you are giving yourself and what you're choosing to take or not take, and just remain in the space that you are, or choosing to switch some things, or choose some, or choose all, or choose none. It doesn't matter. There's no judgment on you. There's no judgment from anyone, from the higher self, from Lightworkers, from anyone. The only one that's important really is you. There's no judgment from you. So you get to choose what you want to experience at all points. And because this is your reality, it doesn't matter what you choose to do, because you're choosing whatever it is that your soul feels like doing at the moment that you feel is for your highest good. And you might think or feel like, well, hi Jessica, yay! I saw your message. You might feel like, wait a second. It'll be okay for me to just be here and not decide what to do and just remain where I am and not take a chance or go back to the old me, or what does that even mean, right? So if you're having a self-talk right now about like, wait, that doesn't make any sense, like why would I want to do that, like why are you saying that's okay, it's because it is, number one, because your higher self has no judgment on you. It's us, the human us, that have judgment on ourselves. But if you're feeling like, wait a second, I don't want to do that, then right there is your answer of what you actually want to do. So if you're feeling like, what do you mean? I don't like the way I feel. I don't like being in this limbo situation where I feel insecure and I feel lack and I feel sad and I feel anxious and I feel all of this really low frequency energies or vibrations. If you're feeling these things, then that's that tells you, that's your gut feeling telling you, hey, I'm actually not okay with remaining here. And now that I am aware that all of these negative things or negative people around me are just my permission slip that I created so I could stay here longer, that I'm actually not okay with it. So that it's a telltale, right? It's how we feel is what we want to do. Our soul tells us or communicates with us with what we want to do or which path we want to take here on earth by the way that it feels. So if you're feeling like, oh my gosh, thank God, because I was feeling so much pressure on, I have to do something, I have to be the light worker, I have to use my gifts, because why else would they have been given to me, you know? Because I also believe that if you're aware of a specific gift that you have, it's because there's someone there that needs it, that wants it, that you can help with it. So if you're feeling like, oh, I had so much pressure, I just don't feel like that's me, I didn't want to go out there and be sharing my stuff, I just wanted to be in my own space, and now I feel like this relief, like, you know what, this is okay, it's okay, I'm just going to play this earth game and hold on to my gifts, and if somebody walks into my space and asks for it and is willing to receive, I'll share, but I don't really want to go out there and share it like on a bigger platform. Then that also is your inner self telling you, hey, that's okay. That's what you're here to do here in this lifetime. The important thing is that whatever it is that you choose, remember, no judgment, there's no right or wrong, that you feel happy, joyful, and light with your decision. No one else can make this decision but you, right? So if you're feeling light and amazing and like, oh, I'm so relieved that I don't have to do all these other things that other people are doing, then other people who are in my situation, then you know that that is actually what your soul wants to continue doing, at least in this moment, at this time, because every second is a different time, right? A different parallel time, parallel life. Every second that we make a decision, like I make a decision to drink from this now, and now I'm on this path, on this line, and on this parallel life. And then if I choose not to drink, then I'm on this other one, right? And every single decision that we take, every moment of our lives, projects into a different parallel life, a different projection of where we're going. So it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. You're just here to experience. But when you experience and you make your choices that make you feel light in that moment, then that's how you know that that is the right answer for you. So I may choose today to just chill out, do nothing, be in my bed, watch TV, read a book, whatever it is, because it brings me joy in that moment. And then if it's bringing me joy, then I'm feeling good about it. I'm not saying do those things to avoid feeling or avoid deciding, but like it actually brings me joy, right? Then you are choosing the best path for your life. And then tomorrow I may feel like, oh, I just want to do everything. I want to paint my room, and I want to clean the house, and I want to go for a walk, and I want to create a new painting, whatever it is. And then I have all of this energy that I want to do it, and I want to do it because it brings me joy again. Then I'm continuing to maintain myself on the high frequency of creating my best life. It is when we choose something and then we judge ourselves negatively for it that we are bringing ourselves down in frequency. Let me know if you have any questions, if this is resonating with you or not. If anything feels different for you, I'll just put it in the comments. Okay, there was something else that came through. Okay, so you are creating the people, the negative, the naysayers around you about what you're doing as a permission slip to remain where you are. That was number one. Number two, there is no judgment. You get to choose whatever you want as long as you're feeling joy and happiness with whatever it is that you're choosing at the time. And the third one was, the blink, right? So the third one was, your existence here is just the blink, so it doesn't matter what you choose. You just choose whatever makes you feel great. Okay, here's the other one. So the last one is, whatever it is that you choose as you're feeling light and joyous, that is what helps others. So if you're a light worker and you have awareness of gifts or things that you're able to do, or of different realms of the unseen, whatever it is, and you don't feel like sharing it, it's okay. If you are feeling light and joyful in the moment, then your light, your energy expands and touches others. And that is how we, the light workers, are doing the work. So yes, we're doing the work by helping others, by teaching others, by showing others, by talking about things. That's one way. But the most important way is by living in your highest joy state, because that's when your light is high, is potent, and then that's the part that goes out to others. So we're not here to, especially if you're new to your own things, new to discovering new things, to shove down everybody's throats who's not as aware as you, like what you know, which we all go through that as well. I remember when I first went through this, I was like trying to tell everybody of the beauty and the amazingness of what this journey was to me. But if they were not ready to receive it, then that's when you become annoying or cuckoo or crazy or whatever other words, that other adjectives that you want to add to that. So we're not here for that. But when you're happy and you're joyful and you're living that way, then your energy is high, and that is contagious, right? So like, imagine somebody, like a baby, for example. See a baby and a baby starts to laugh. Like, just do a search on a reel or something for babies laughing, and you start watching that baby laugh. What happens to you? You start to smile, like, oh, that's kind of cute. And then if you keep watching it, you start laughing, because the high frequency of joy and laughter is extremely contagious. That is the light of that baby who's doing absolutely nothing but feeling joy, and then expanding their energy to whomever chooses to be in their space or to watch them, to receive the high frequency energy, and then you raise your frequency to meet that of the baby, right, who's laughing, and then you become this high frequency. So that's exactly how you touch others, by being you in your highest frequency state. All right, that is the message for today. I hope you liked it. I hope it made sense to you, and that it helped you. If there's anyone that you know that you feel that may benefit from this message, then just share it. Share the space. Share the what do you call it? My group. This is my private Facebook group. I will also put this on my YouTube. So if you're watching this on YouTube, you can share this with anyone who you feel might really benefit from listening to this and hearing these messages, and also just going on and subscribing, sharing it, liking it, putting a comment, because all of those things help other people find this video and others like it. With that, I let you go. I love you so much, and I will talk to you next time. Bye bye.